I always used to be the kind of guy who used to ask myself, why is this happening to me? Why me? And it was no wonder that I always used to feel so trapped all the time and not be able to change my circumstances, because after quitting my job, after really locking in to my vision and what I want to create and what kind of life that I love, it's really opened up the doors of possibility for me. So just know that wherever you're at in your life right now, your quality of your life and your results are determined by the questions that you ask yourself. For example, if you're asking yourself, oh, why am I not good enough? Why is this happening to me? Then that's going to bring up very limited questions. It's going to bring up like, oh, because the government is doing this or that, or because I suffered from this or this in my childhood, or because I was always told that, to never go after my dreams, or because I'm in this situation or this circumstance. But just realize, if you ask yourself a more empowering question, like, what's one step I could take today towards a life that I truly love? Or how can I help people right now with the information that I have, with the skills that I've got? And then that starts to bring up more opportunities and more possibilities, right? Because there's two ways of thinking about any given situation. And you're always one decision away from a completely different life. Right? So I get it. Even though sometimes situations may seem insurmountable, it seems like it's impossible to overcome, just know that you do have a choice to make a different decision, to ask yourself a different question, and to think a different thought in that moment. Because your beliefs create your thoughts, create the feelings, and then create the actions that then determine the results. So really just question yourself about where you're at right now, what you can do to give something to the world, what you can do to help other people. Because if we're always asking ourselves limiting questions, and we're always thinking from a limited mindset of survival and victim mode, then we'll never really be able to step into creator mode and start influencing our results in our lives and really enhancing the quality of our lives. Because our purpose is to express our authenticness to the world and to discover who we truly are. And most people try to overcomplicate it, and then they talk themselves out of it, and then they revert back to the limited thinking, the old self, the limited perspectives of the past. But in order to really break free from that, we need to realize that we have the power to change. We have the power to rewrite our story through not only the questions we ask ourselves, and not only the thoughts that we think and the way that we look at and perceive certain situations, but how we decide to move forward, how we decide to live presently right now, and what we choose to do, what path we choose to take, will determine the next moment and the next moment. So really just keep that in mind. And over the last few years, I've been through so much different challenges and experiences that have challenged me to grow and evolve. But if I just stuck to the old perspective of, why is this happening to me? Then I would probably still be stuck there. So I just want you guys to know that you are infinite. You're truly infinite. And it's once we start shifting our perspective from limited thinking to abundant and infinite thinking that we'll truly be able to break free. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.